Hey folks, welcome to the window. It's week 4. I'm Rich Campbell. Dan's not here this week. As you may know, Dan's father passed away within the last week. And so it's with very heavy hearts that I'm bringing you the show solo today. Big Al was a huge fan of our coverage at the Chicago Tribune, fan of the window here, fan of all our programming. In fact, it was a nice moment for Dan when I left the Tribune, because Dan suddenly became his dad's favorite Bear scribe at the Trib. So that was nice for him. But yeah, we send our condolences to the Wiederer family this week as we're bringing you the window in week 4. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to quickly recap where we are in the season standings. Looking back to week 3, I was 5-2. Again, Dan was 4-3. So another week, both of us on the winning side. That's terrific. For the season, I'm 14-7. Dan's 12-9. And with our scoring, right, 100 points for a correct pick. And then if you get your money line upset correct, you get those plus odds, those money line odds. So I'm at 755. Dan's at 415. A lot to like so far. Let's go ahead and get into the week 4 picks here. Game of the week in a second. That's Bucks Patriots. Let's start first though with Bears Lions. It's a buy low spot on the Bears. The game against Cleveland obviously was horrible. Matt Nagy just in the cauldron already, and here we are in week 4. But I think what we're going to see from this Bears team this season is a significant home and road split. Now, the 2 road games, the Bears have been underdogs by more than a touchdown. But yeah, the way that looked a week ago in Cleveland was just awful. The way the offensive line played and how poorly Justin Fields was. Not only did he play, but just seemed like the plan around him did not position him to succeed. But I do think they respond on the lakefront on Sunday. Dan is on that as well. So we were both going Bears -3. Game of the week in Foxborough. What a spectacle that'll be. All the cameras there before the game to make sure they get Tom Brady and Bill Belichick at midfield or wherever they'll share what a pregame interaction. Dan and I are on opposite sides of this one. I'm on the Patriots +7. Just think that Bill Belichick surely spent time this summer cooking something up and putting something in that he was going to save for this week to stop Tom Brady, and understanding the personalities at play there. That's where I lean. Dan is on the Bucks -7 as a bounce back from losing at LA a week ago. What a fascinating game this is going to be. I will say that Brady and when, you know, he was obviously with the Patriots for this, so Belichick has struggled against former assistants, right? Brian Flores, Matt Patricia at times. So I'm going to put Belichick now in that camp, maybe knowing something about Brady. We'll see. Should be a really interesting spectacle, as I said. All right, NFL lock. I'm going Giants +7 at the Saints. Daniel Jones covers on the road. The Giants have been up and down just offensively, scored a lot against Washington in week 2 and then ended up losing. Oh, just a horrible loss at home to the Falcons last week. But I like them on the road, just getting these points. The total in this game is like 41.5. So with a 7-point spread, it's tough to cover on a game that's that low scoring. So give me the Giants +7. Dan is going Cardinals +4 at the Rams, just a letdown spot for the Rams. Sean McVay is 8-0 against the Cardinals straight up his time in LA, but it's a letdown spot for the Rams. And so Cardinals +4 for him. All right, money line upset. I'm going back on the Giants simply because of the value here. Do I think they're going to win the game? Probably not. But +260, that would look good on my season score. So I think that the Giants, as desperate as they are, and the way Daniel Jones covers on the road, take a swing here. Long underdog for once. I won't go short. Dan's gone Panthers 175 at Dallas. Really like this pick as a money line upset. Dallas coming off a big emotional win at home over the Eagles. Short week for them. Panthers have extra rest, and their defense has played pretty well, although I know their secondary is banged up. So Dan at +175 on the Panthers. We'll see. It's interesting. All right, let's get to the teaser here. Dan and I are both teasing the Vikings. They are home against the Browns. It's 2 right now on PointsBet. They're getting 2. So tease that up to 8. Both like that that the Vikings to cover 8 at home. I'm going to tease that with the Seahawks getting 2.5, so up to 8.5 on the road against the 49ers. Just feel like the Seahawks are going to play close games. So Vikings and Seahawks for me, getting 8, 8.5 respectively. And then Dan is going to, with the Vikings, tease the Bills and Texans over. He's going to tease that over down to 41.5. Apparently, Dan just loves Davis Mills. So we'll see how he ends up there. Texans stink. Bills look really good, finally, that they're in rhythm. So we'll see how much they score. All right, just for fun, I'm looking to Lambeau Field and going under Pittsburgh and Green Bay. It's 45.5. I think this game is just going to be sloppy, ugly. The Packers are coming back from Santa Clara, where they beat the 49ers in an emotional game. I just think this one now with the Steelers on the road, where Mike Tomlin consistently covers, muck this up, that Pittsburgh's defense will show up and it'll just slow it down enough that this goes under the 45.5, just for fun. Dan is going over Giants Saints 41.5. So while I'm in on the Giants side of that, Dan says it goes over. And if it goes over, then I'm in probably in bad shape, because then the Saints are probably covering. So we'll see. That'll be a big one for us. All right, wrap it up with our NCAA picks for Saturday. I'm going with UCLA laying 3 against Arizona State in a game atop the Pac-12 South. I just think UCLA is going to score. Dan's going App State laying 10 at Georgia State. Now, Georgia State lost by only 10 to Auburn last week. So I like the score comparison that Dan is doing here, that if Georgia State, can hang, App State's going to pull away in a sell high spot on Georgia State. So that'll wrap it up for week 4 at the window. And you know what they say? Before you go to the window, come to the window. Good luck, everybody. See you next week.